If you can't relax for this video and cope without the fancy edits, you'll have no chance to success. Welcome back everyone, it's another episode, and before I get into this of your daily little detox from the fast-paced YouTube editing world, I just want to say a massive thank you to the support recently. We started this channel just over a week ago and we've already hit our first 50 subscribers, and the views have been coming in and the comments from everyone have been amazing. So keep going, just keep commenting on what you guys think would be best for the channel, and any ideas of videos you have or topics you want discussing, just be sure to let me know. But before I get into all of that, I just want to talk about a few things today that people that are successful do and almost master, that I'm sure a lot of you might not be doing or even thinking of, because these things can be so simple and they can make drastic changes to your quality of life. And I'm not only going to be talking about financial gains, because I think in today's society, financial success gets mixed up a lot with just being successful as a basic human being. You don't have to be a millionaire to say you had a successful life. When you're lying there on your deathbed, you're not going to give a flying fuck about the amount of money that is in your bank account. So if you live your whole life just hoping for money is going to equal success, you won't live a great life, and that old you will be lying there regretting some of the decisions he didn't make. Maybe it was, oh, I worked that day, but there was this family party that's going on, and that actually might have been the last time I ever got to see them. There's so many different chances you're going to get in your life that you just have to take, and you cannot always motivate them around money. Now, I am going to talk about some stuff that will definitely help you be more financially better off, because they're to do with motivation and different ways that you can motivate yourself to work harder. Because I know I said there that money doesn't mean everything, but I do believe money will help you provide some of these things to other people that are going to make you feel like you've had a far more successful life. But we're not talking millions here, we're just talking about being able to provide basic necessities. So one thing that I really want to talk about, and I heard it in a podcast the other day, and I thought, you know what, I really like thinking about stuff like that. So I was talking with this I think he's a professional UFC fighter, and while he's training, he'll train alone a lot of times. And this one time when he was training, you normally, when you're doing running on a thing, so say you set yourself, all right, I'm going to do 20 100-meter sprints. A lot of people will go, yeah, cool. But no one was watching him. He wasn't with any mates. He's not with a PT. And he gets to 19 sprints and he is absolutely done out. Body, legs can hardly move. He's shaken up. He essentially, every muscle, every bit of his brain is telling him to stop. And there would be no consequences to him stopping. No one's there to watch. There's no doubting that he's done a tough workout session. He's pushed his body to the absolute limits. So there would just be no consequences to him deciding to stop there and then. But he did the 20th sprint. And the reason that he did the 20th sprint was because he said, when I'm in that cage fighting, if I know that I won't give up on myself in the toughest moments, in the back of my mind there, when I'm being beaten against the wall and it's in a late round, I'll be okay. I will keep going. I will keep fighting, because I'm able to motivate myself when no one's around. I'm able to self-motivate. I don't need someone there screaming to the side of me, you can do it, you can do all that. He is able to motivate himself when no one's watching, no one's going to be there. And I just think that is such a key asset to have that will make you a successful person. Now, this can be brought into loads of different scenarios in life. It doesn't have to be, oh, I'm able to motivate myself to work harder. It could be, I'm able to motivate myself to get fitter, because I'm going to do that, in similar to how he's done it. Or it could be, you know what, I don't want to do this long piece of work that I feel like no one's even going to appreciate. Like, to be honest, I'm thinking about how I'm doing this YouTube right now. Yeah, I know I've actually managed to build up a decent audience in the last couple of weeks, but realistically, I'm doing this for myself. There's no motivation. I'm not going to get paid for it, nothing like that. This video is just going to go out there to try and help, even if it helps one person. But because of that, it kind of gives me a nice warm buzz, and I'm able to self-motivate myself. Right now, it is what? 10 p.m. on a Sunday night. I could be chilling, just watching some Netflix, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to record, I'm going to edit this video. And it might even be down to me listening to that quote earlier. I just think it was completely brilliant. Now, before you click off this video, that isn't the only thing successful people do. Oh my God, I should have made 2 buckets. And this other one leads on quite nicely from the previous point. And that is, they don't procrastinate. They get out there, they say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it now and nothing's going to stop me. Now, one thing I struggle with, and I am definitely not perfect for, is procrastination. I will normally find an excuse to procrastinate doing anything. I'll even do stuff that I didn't want to do to avoid doing something I really didn't want to do. For example, the other day, I really had to do this bit of work for a client, but I did not want to do it. I knew it was going to be one of the most tedious things I've done in a very long time. And I went and did my entire laundry, like folded, ironed, stuff like that. I don't like doing laundry. Like, why on earth was I bothering to do laundry when I don't even like it, just to get out of doing a little bit of work? It makes no sense, but that is like my procrastination coming in full flow. And successful people don't have that. They will be like, I need to do something, I want to do it, I'm getting that shit done now. And that is such an important asset to have as you as a person. You need to be able to say, I need to do this, I'm gonna do this, and I'm going to do it now. Now, don't get me wrong, there is definitely times where taking a break is completely necessary, and this is another thing successful people do well. They will take breaks. They're not complete lunatics. They understand how the body works. People think you have to work. You don't. Take a break, chill out for a bit, see your friends, see your family, put the most important things in your life first. If your main goal is to provide for your family, your kids, whatever, make sure you're around enough for them to like you. Don't get so caught up in, oh, I want to make the money, so I'm not going to see them, whatever. Because I promise you now, your kids or your family will remember the more important times that you spent with them than how much toys you got them, how many presents you got them, how many Dior rings. And I'm telling you now, if your missus or whatever, whoever they were, cares more about the presents you got her than the time you spent with her, then fuck her off now.